The determination on that last squat. 3 white lights is a good lift. Rohit Patro of India is up next, taking another attempt at 245 kilos. Rohit needs this squat to stay in the competition. Let's make sure all of us get behind him as he comes out for this huge squat attempt.
That's a good one.
The bar is loaded.
Ball goes to 180.5 for Dale and from Canada. Ball is loaded.
Bar is loaded for Patro. He's just getting his wrist wraps on. Let's get behind him. Come on, Rohit, you've got this. Let's get it this time, Rohit. Commit to this. Let's sink it. Let's go, Rohit. Come on. He gets it to the top. What do our referees say? Unfortunately, that is 3 red cards as a no lift for depth. Always unfortunate to see someone going out. But of course, on the international platform, the rules can be pretty tough. 250 kilos on the bar for Zach Graham. The bar is loaded for Northern Ireland. Come on, Zach. Oh, come on. It looked too easy for a third. It's 3 white lights. Get some weight on that bar, Zach. Come on. Jack Frisbee of England, 252.5 kilos on the bar for Jack. Final 3 squats of this session. Bar is loaded for England's Jack Frisbee. Come on, Jack, let's go. Three white lights and a good lift. Prithviraj Shinde of India, 255 kilos on the bar for his 3rd attempt. Bar is loaded for India's Prithviraj Shinde, 255 kilos on the bar. That is a good lift. Final squat of the session comes from Australia's Walter Chancellor, 255 kilos on the bar. Some phenomenal squats today from our under 18 lifters. Bar is loaded for Australia's Walter Chancellor. Let's go, Walter. Let's finish huge here. Come on. Big finish, Walter. Oh, just a little bit too heavy today, unfortunately. A huge round of applause for Walter as he leaves the platform. That concludes the squat session. We'll be taking a 10-minute break. 20-minute break. We'll be taking a 20-minute break. And then we'll for bench.
just under 6 minutes to lifting, 3 minutes to make changes for platform 2. Platform 2, just under 3 minutes to make any changes to your opening bench.
And the bar is loaded for Prajapati of India. Moves it well. Referees. Oh, the tension of a side. I see a thumb. 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up, Thomas Barney, 112.5, representing Australia. Graham and Fulop to get ready. Bars loaded for Thomas Barney of Australia, 112.5. Three white lights, it's a good lift. Zach Graham of Northern Ireland, 112.5 stays on the bar for Zach. Bar is loaded. And that is 3 white lights and a good lift. Excellent support from Norn, I see. Next up, South Africa's Zethan Fulop, 120 kilos. 120 will be the weight on the bar for our next 3 lifters. First up, coming out for a go will be Zethan of South Africa, be followed by Josh Parker, followed by Cooper Ison. The bar is loaded for Fulop of South Africa, 120 kilos. And that's 3 white lights and a good lift. 120 stays on the bar now for Scotland's Josh Parker. Bar is loaded for Josh Parker of Scotland. Nice easy looking opener there for Josh. 3 white lights is a good lift. 120 stays on the bar for Cooper Ison of Australia. The bar is loaded for Cooper. Nice and speedy, gets 3 white lights. It's a good lift. Jacob Rushton of Canada, 122.5 kilos on the bar. Be followed by Shinde, Galt, and Visser. Bars loaded for Jacob Rushton of Canada. Three white lights, that is a good lift. Prithviraj Shinde of India, 125 kilos on the bar for his bench opener. Adam Galt and Owen Visser, get ready. Bar is loaded for Shinde of India. Three white lights and a good lift. Next up, Adam Galt of Northern Ireland, 130 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Adam Galt. Three white lights and a good lift. And so the chants begin. 135 kilos for England's Owen Visser up next. Bars loaded for Owen Visser of England. And that is three white lights and a good lift. Next up, Walter Chancellor of Australia, 137.5. Bar is loaded. Three white lights and a good lift there for Walter. Next up, Will Anders of England, to be followed by India's Rohit Patro and England's Jack Frisbee, 137.5 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Will Anders of England. 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up, 140 kilos for India's Rohit Patro. Bars loaded. Three white lights and a good lift. Next up is Jack Frisbee, 150 kilos for our lifter representing England. This is the last of our openers. We'll head into second attempts.
Great block there. 3 white lights for Tracy. 122.5 on the bar for Cat.
Bars loaded for Jack Frisbee of England, 150 kilos on the bar. Three white lights and it's a good lift. On now to second attempts. $120 kilos on the bar for Thomas Barney of Australia, be followed by Prajapati, Graham and Rushton. Bar is loaded for Thomas Barney, Australia. Three white lights and it's a good lift. Pawan Prajapati of India up next, 125 kilos on the bar. Zach Graham to get ready. Bar is loaded. Pawan, please can you leave the platform? The safeties are not set. Pawan. Good catch from the spotters. That's a no lift. 125 kilos now for Northern Ireland's Zach Graham. Kyla, I can't hear you. Thank you. There we go. This is the energy we need for second attempt bench. Bar is loaded for Zach Graham, Northern Ireland. Let's go, Zach. And it is a good lift, 2-1. Next up, Jacob Rushton, 127.5 bars loaded for Canada. Bars loaded for Canada. Three white lights and a good lift. Next up, we have Zethan Fulop of South Africa, 130 kilos on the bar. We've got a bit of a fight for the bench medals in the 93 kilo class. Next, three lifters all take an attempt at 130. Bar is loaded for Fulop of South Africa. Josh Parker, Scotland, get ready. That's a no lift, unfortunately, for Zethan. 130 kilos stays on the bar for Scotland's Josh Parker. Be followed by Eson of Australia and Galt of Northern Ireland. Bar is loaded for Scotland's Josh Parker. Let's go, Josh. And it's three white lights for Josh Parker. Are you available for hire? I'd like you to come and chant for me. Cooper Ison of Australia up next, 130 kilos. Bars loaded. Wrist straps on before you enter the platform, please. Thank you. Three white lights and a good lift. Next up, Adam Galt of Northern Ireland. I feel a chant coming on any second. 135 kilos on the bar. Here we go, they're up. Bar is loaded for Adam Galt of Northern Ireland. And it's three white lights and a good lift for Adam Galt. Next up, we have Prithviraj Shinde of India, 140 kilos. Visser Anders, get ready. Bars loaded for Prithviraj Shinde of India, 140 kilos. And it's a good lift, 2-1. Owen Visser of England up next, 142.5. Will Anders, Rohit Patro, and Walter Chancellor to follow. Bars loaded for Visser of England. Three white lights and a good lift. Will Anders is up next, 145 kilos. Bar is loaded for Will Anders. Three white lights and a good lift. 147.5 for Rohit Patro of India. Followed by Chancellor and then Frisbee. Bar is loaded. No lift, unfortunately, there for Rohit. 150 kilos for Walter Chancellor of Australia up next. Taking a 12.5 kilo jump from his opener. Bars loaded for Walter Chancellor. No lift, unfortunately. On now to Jack Frisbee of England, 157.5 kilos. It's the last of our second attempts. After this, we will head into third and final bench press of this session. Bar is loaded for Jack Frisbee, England. And that is 3 white lights and a good lift. On now to third and final bench press attempts. Pawan Prajapati of India, 125 kilos on the bar. Pawan missed this on his second. Let's get behind him as he comes out to reattempt on his third. Bar is loaded. And that's a no lift, unfortunately. Round of applause for Pawan as he leaves the platform. Thomas Barney of Australia, 127.5 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded. Let's go, Thomas. Big finish. Great third attempt, 3 white lights and a good lift for Thomas Barney. 127.5 on the bar next for Zach Graham of Northern Ireland. Bars loaded for Zach Graham, Northern Ireland. Let's go, Zach. Just a bit too much today, unfortunately. Round of applause for Zach. 130 kilos now for Zethan Fulop of South Africa. Bar is loaded. Let's get it this time, come on. Gets it up. That's a good lift, 2-1. Next up, Jacob Rushton, 130 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Canada. Oh, just hit that sticking point, unfortunately. Huge round of applause. That was an amazing attempt from Jacob. Just couldn't quite lock it out, unfortunately. Next up, we have Scotland's Josh Parker. He's coming out for 137.5 kilos. So put him into bronze medal position on bench. Australia, Northern Ireland, get ready. Bar is loaded for Josh Parker of Scotland. Let's see it, Josh. Big finish. Oh, it's too easy to be a third, and it's 3 white lights for Josh Parker. I'm just going to give these guys my mic. I feel like this is where the entertainment is. 137.5 for Cooper Eason of Australia up next. Bar is loaded for Australia. Let's see it, Cooper. Oh, what a grind there from Cooper. Wasn't to be today. Round of applause, though. Great effort there. Next up, it's Adam Galt. I heard there's only one Adam Galt. I don't know about you. I hear there's just one. Bars loaded for Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. And it's 2-1, a good lift for Adam Galt. 145 kilos for Prithviraj Shinde of India up next. Visser, Patro, Chancellor, get ready. Bars loaded for Prithviraj Shinde of India. Three white lights and a good lift. Owen Visser of England up next, 147.5 kilos. This will take him into bench gold. The bar is loaded for Owen Visser. What a grind. What do our referees say? Oh, it's a no lift, unfortunately. 3 blue cards. Downward. No lift, unfortunately, there. What a great effort, though, from Owen Visser. Next up, no. We need to change to the next lifter. Next up is Rohit Patro of India, 140. Bar's not loaded, 147.5. I know it's very exciting, it's bench. Just chill. And the bar is loaded for Rohit Patro of India, 147.5. Let's see it, Rohit. Just a little bit too much on the day. Big round of applause there for Rohit as he leaves the platform. Final 3 bench presses of the session. Walter Chancellor, 150 kilos, representing Australia. Missed this on his second. Let's make sure we get behind him as he comes out to get this on his 3rd attempt. 150 kilos on the bar. 2 reds and a green. And a 2.5. Green. And a 2.5. There we go. The bar is loaded. Come on, Australia. Let's get behind him. Let's see it, Walter. You've got this. Let's get after it, Walter. Come on. Just not to be today, unfortunately. Round of applause for Walter. Final 2 lifters. Will Anders of England, 150 kilos on the bar. Frisbee to get ready. Bar is loaded for Will Anders of England, 150 kilos on the bar. Let's see it, Will. Come on. Big push here. Strong finish here, Will. Come on. It's a huge press, referees. 3 white lights and a good lift for Will Anders of England. Final bench press of this session also comes from Team England. It's 160 kilos for Jack Frisbee. Bar is loaded for Jack. Wrist wraps on before you come on the platform. Got plenty of time. Loads of time, Jack. Let's see it. Come on, big finish, Jack. Strong finish. And it's a huge finish from Jack Frisbee. 3 white lights and a good lift. What a way to end our bench session. We are going to take a 20-minute break on this platform, and then we'll be back with deadlifts. And that is time, and the bar is loaded. 200 kilos for Zethan Fulop of South Africa. Let's go, Zethan. Easy opener. Moves it well, gets 3 white lights. Next up, Jacob Rushton of Canada. 200 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded. Bar's loaded for Canada. Let's see it, Jacob. Three white lights and a good lift. 202.5 for Scotland's Josh Parker up next, to be followed by Anders, Graham and Eason. Bars loaded for Scotland's Josh Parker, 202.5 kilos on the bar. Absolutely flies, gets 3 white lights, it's a good lift. Next up, Will Anders of England, 212.5 kilos on the bar for his opener. Northern Ireland, Australia, get ready. Bars loaded for Will Anders of England, 212.5. Beautiful looking opener there from Will. 3 white lights. It's a good lift. Zach Graham of Northern Ireland up next. 215 kilos on the bar. Bars loaded for Northern Ireland. Nice snappy lockout, 3 white lights, it's a good lift. Next up, 225 kilos on the bar for Cooper Eason of Australia. Bar is loaded for Australia. Let's go, Cooper. Blink and you will miss it. It was so speedy. 3 white lights and a good lift. Prithviraj Shinde of India, 230 kilos on the bar for his opener, be followed by Patro, Chancellor and Galt. Bar is loaded for Shinde of India, 230 kilos on the bar. 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up, 235 kilos for Rohit Patro of India. Bar is loaded for Patro. Let's go, Rohit. And that is a no lift, unfortunately. Walter Chancellor up next, 237.5 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Australia. Galt and Visser, get ready. Three white lights and a good lift. 240 kilos on the bar now for Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. Bar is loaded for Adam Galt of Northern Ireland. Three white lights and a good lift. 240 kilos on the bar now for England's Owen Visser. Bar is loaded for Visser of England. Barney Frisbee, get ready. Three white lights and a good lift. Thomas Barney of Australia up next, 240 kilos on the bar for his opener. He'll be followed by England's Jack Frisbee, and then we will head into second attempts. Bars loaded. Three white lights and a good lift. Our final opener comes from England's Jack Frisbee, 250 kilos on the bar. Bars loaded. Three white lights, and it's a good lift for Jack Frisbee. Moving now on to second attempts. 215 kilos for Scotland's Josh Parker up first, be followed by Jacob Rushton and Zethan Fulop. Bar is loaded for Scotland's Josh Parker. 215 kilos on the bar for Josh. Lovely looking second. It's 3 white lights and a good lift. Northern Ireland, Scotland just seemed to try to take your noisiest crowd record. You're going to have to do something about that on the next attempts. Jacob Rushton, 215 kilos. The bar is loaded for Canada. Let's go, Jake. Stayed nice and patient with it. He gets 3 white lights. The lift is good. Zethan Fulop of South Africa, 220 kilos on the bar. Anders Graham Shinde, get ready. Bar is loaded for Zethan Fulop of South Africa, 220 kilos on the bar. Three white lights, the lift is good. Will Anders up next, 227.5 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Will Anders of England, 227.5. Let's go, Will. Three white lights, it's a good lift for Will Anders. Zach Graham of Northern Ireland up next, 230 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Zach Graham of Northern Ireland. Three white lights, it's a good lift for Northern Ireland. Prithviraj Shinde of India, 245 kilos on the bar. He'll be followed by India and Australia. Bar is loaded for Shinde of India. Three white lights, that's a good lift. Rohit Patro of India, 245 kilos. Bar is loaded. Let's go, Rohit. Three white lights, and it's a good lift. 250 kilos for Cooper Easton of Australia up next, to be followed by Chancellor, Galt, and Visser. Bar is loaded for Australia. Let's go, Cooper. Three white lights and a good lift. Walter Chancellor up next, 250 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Walter Chancellor. Three white lights, the lift is good. Adam Galt up next, 255 kilos on the bar. Visser, Barney, and Frisbee to get ready. Bars loaded for Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. And it's a good lift, 2-1. Red card from our side referee, but good lift. Owen Visser up next, 257.5 for England. Bars loaded for Owen. Let's see it, Owen, come on. Three white lights, that is a good lift. Thomas Barney of Australia up next, 265 kilos on the bar. He'll be followed by Jack Frisbee, and then we head into third and final deadlift attempts. Bar is loaded for Thomas Barney of Australia. Come on, Tom, let's see it. Three white lights, and it's a good lift. 265 remains on the bar. The bar is loaded for England's Jack Frisbee. Come on, Jack, big pull. And it's a good lift, 2-1. And we are into third and final deadlifts, the final lifts in this session. We're about to crown our sub-junior Commonwealth champions. Let's make sure we get behind each and every one of our lifters as they come out to finish on a high at this Commonwealth Championships. First up, Jake Rushton of Canada. Bar is loaded, 220 kilos. Let's go, Jake. Bar's loaded. Let's get after it, Jake. Big pull. Big finish, Jacob. Come on. All the way, Jacob. Keep pulling, Jacob. All the way through. Come on, Jacob. All the way. Oh, huge round of applause for Jacob. Was it to be today? What an effort. Next up. Oh, there's been an attempt change. What is this next attempt going to be? Oh, the tension is coming from Josh Parker. 225 kilos on the bar for Josh. Taking a 10-kilo jump from his second. Looking to finish on a high. The bar is loaded for Josh Parker of Scotland. Let's get after it, Josh. Big finish, Josh. Come on, Josh, let's get what you came for now. Let's go. Big pull, stick with it. Oh, come on, it's too easy. Referees. Oh, it's the tension. I can't cope. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Thumbs up. It's 3 white lights and it's a good lift. Next up, we have Zach Graham of Northern Ireland. 237.5 kilos on the bar for Zach. Full up. Anders, Patro, get ready. Bar is loaded for Zach Graham of Northern Ireland. Let's get after it, Zach. Come on, big finish here, Zach. Big pull, Zach. Come on. Stay with this bar, Zach. Come on. Everything's Zach, big pull. Oh, it was so close. Round of applause, please, for Zach Graham. What an effort from Zach. Round of applause, Northern Ireland. 240 kilos for Zethan Fulop of South Africa. We have had an attempt change at the table. It's still 240 for Zethan Fulop up next. Bar is loaded for South Africa, Zethan Fulop. Let's go, Zethan. Keep pulling, Zethan, all the way. He gets it to the top. Referees say, oh, it's a no lift, unfortunately. 2 blue cards. That is a no lift. Next up, 240 kilos for England's Will Anders. Bar is loaded. Oh, apologies. We need to clean the bar. We're on third attempts. Bar needs to be cleaned between every attempt. Will Anders, Rohit Patro, and Prithviraj Shinde are your next three lifters. Bar is loaded for England. Will Anders, 240 kilos on the bar. Big finish, Will. Big pull. He locks it out. Referee say, good lift, 3 white lights. Next up is India's Rohit Patro, 250 kilos on the bar. Shinde, Galt, Visser, get ready. Bar is loaded for Rohit Patro of India, 250 kilos on the bar. Come on, Rohit. Big effort here. Last pull of this competition. Let's make it a big one, Rohit. Come on. And it's 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up, Prithviraj Shinde of India, 260 kilos on the bar. Although I see Northern Ireland at the table, shenanigans are afoot, attempt changes are in. Two seconds, the bar's not loaded. 260 kilos for Prithviraj Shinde. Bar is loaded for India. Come on, let's see it, Prithviraj. He gets it to the top. Referees say 3 white lights. It is a good lift for India. 265 kilos on the bar for Northern Ireland's Adam Galt up next. So move him into provisional deadlift gold. Galt will be followed by Visser. And the bar is loaded for Northern Ireland's Adam Galt, 265 kilos to finish. Let's hear you, Northern Ireland. Come on now, Adam. Big pull, Adam. Stay with it all the way. Gets it to the top. Referee say good lift, 2-1. Owen Visser of England is up next, 267.5 kilos on the bar for Owen. This will move him now into provisional gold on deadlift. Bar is loaded for England's Owen Visser. Big pull, Owen, come on now. Drive it up, Owen, stay with it, Owen, come on, big pull, get those hips through. Let's have a look at the lights. It's a no lift, unfortunately. It was such a huge effort. Huge round of applause for Owen. Just about a downward movement, not to be today, unfortunately. 272.5 kilos on the bar for Australia's Cooper Eason. If he makes this attempt, he will take deadlift gold in the 93 kilo category. Bars loaded for Australia. Let's see it, Cooper. Come on, big pull now. It was a huge attempt from Cooper. Referees, good lift, 2-1. What a final pull from Cooper. More of this, please, Australia. Yes, more of this. Can never have too much of that energy here. Final 3 deadlifts. There's an attempt change at the table. Walter Chancellor of Australia, 280 kilos on the bar. Final 3 deadlifts are going to come from Chancellor, Frisbee, and Barney. Bar is loaded for Walter Chancellor of Australia, 280 kilos on the bar. Let's hear you, Australia, come on. All the way, Walt, come on. Gets it to the top. Referees say the lift is good and it's 3 white lights. There are attempt changes here, there, and everywhere. Final 2 deadlifts come from Jack Frisbee and Thomas Barney. Attempt changes every 2 seconds flying in at the table. Let's see who's next. It's going to be Thomas Barney of Australia, 282.5. Followed by Jack Frisbee of England. Bar is loaded for Australia's Thomas Barney, 282.5. Let's see it, Tom, come on. Big pull, Thomas, let's see it. Make a move, Thomas, stay with this bar. Just not to be today, unfortunately. Big round of applause for Thomas. Your final deadlift of this session comes from England's Jack Frisbee. 282.5 kilos on the bar. Final pull. Bars loaded for Jack Frisbee. Final deadlift of this session. Come on, Jack. Big finish here, Jack. Stay with this bar. Come on. Let's get after it, Jack. Make a move. It's going. Stay with it. Lock it out. Referees, it's a good lift. 2-1. What a way to finish our deadlift session here on platform 2. I say this every competition, it goes unheeded, but as quickly as possible, if our lifters can get into their team tracksuits, we will start the medal ceremony very shortly after. with 215 kilo squat was England's Owen Visser. And also with a 215 kilo squat, but lighter on body weight, taking home gold, Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. Round of applause for our squat medalists. Thanks, gents. We're going to head now to bench press. Taking home bronze with a bench press of 137.5 kilos was Scotland's Josh Parker. Taking home silver with 142.5 was England's Owen Visser. And again, taking the gold on body weight with 142.5 kilos, Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. Please, round of applause, please, for your bench press medalists in the 93s. We'll move now to deadlift. Taking home bronze in the deadlift with 257.5 kilos was England's Owen Visser. In silver medal position with 265 kilos, Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. And your gold medalist in deadlift with 272.5, Australia's Cooper Ason. Big round of applause, please, for your 93 kilo deadlift podium. As we go now into the overall podium for the 93 kilo class. Off you come, off you come. Off you come, thank you so much. Taking home the overall bronze with a total of 612.5, Australia's Cooper Ason. In overall silver medal position with a total of 615 kilos, England's Owen Visser. And with a total of 622.5 kilos, your new Commonwealth Sub-Junior 93 kilo champion, Northern Ireland's Adam Galt. Huge round of applause to your 93 kilo podium. We are going to move now to the 105s. 105s, thank you, gents. On now to the 105s. We had two lifters in this class, taking home silver in squat with 207.5 kilos, Australia's Thomas Barney. And taking home the gold with 215 kilos was Canada's Jacob Rushton. Round of applause to our athletes as we move straight on to bench press in silver medal position with 120. In fact, both our athletes press 127.5. Thomas Barney takes the silver for Australia, and Jacob Rushton of Canada takes the gold on body weight for Canada. On now to the deadlift event, and we need to do a swap because in silver medal position with 215 was Canada's Jacob Rushton. And taking home deadlift gold with 265 kilos, Australia's Thomas Barney. On now to the overall podium, your overall silver medalist with a 557.5 kilo total, Canada's Jacob Rushton. And with a 600 kilo total, your new Commonwealth Sub Junior 105 champion is Thomas Barney of Australia. Big round of applause, please, for your 105 kilo class. We will move now to the 120s. Starting with the squat event, taking home squat bronze with 245 kilos, Australia's Walter Chancellor. Taking home squat silver with 252.5, England's Jack Frisbee. And squat gold for 255 kilos goes to India's Prithviraj Shinde. Round of applause, please, for your squat podium in the 120s. We move now to the bench press. In bronze medal position with 137.5 kilos, Australia's Walter Chancellor. Bench press silver with 145 kilos goes to India's Prithviraj Shinde. And gold in bench press with 160 kilos goes to England's Jack Frisbee. Round of applause, please, for your bench press podium. As we now move on to deadlifts. Bronze in deadlift with 260 kilos is India's Prithviraj Shinde. Deadlift silver goes to Australia's Walter Chancellor, 280 kilos. And deadlift gold with 282.5 goes to England's Jack Frisbee. Round of applause, please, for your deadlift podium. And we will now move straight to the overall podium results. Taking home overall bronze with a total of 660 kilos is India's Prithviraj Shinde. Overall silver with a total of 662.5 goes to Australia's Walter Chancellor. And with a total of 695 kilos, your new Commonwealth champion in the sub-junior 120 kilo category, England's Jack Frisbee. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for your 120 kilo podium. And finally, on to the 120 plus category. Again, we had two lifters in this category. Starting with squat, taking home squat silver with 232.5 kilos, England's Will Anders. And squat gold with 250 kilos is Northern Ireland's Zach Graham. Moving now to the bench press event. In bronze medal position with 125 kilos. Bronze goes to Zach Graham of Northern Ireland. Bronze, my apologies. We did have a lifter that did not make a total, but did medal in the bench press. My apologies. Zach Graham, 125 kilos for bench bronze. Taking home bench silver with 140 kilos was India's Rohit Patro. And bench press gold with 150 kilos goes to England's Will Anders. Round of applause for our bench press podium. We'll move to the deadlift podium now. Deadlift bronze with 230 kilos goes to Northern Ireland, Zach Graham. Deadlift silver with 240 kilos goes to England's Will Anders. And deadlift gold with 250 kilos goes to India's Rohit Patro. Big round of applause, please, for your deadlift podium. As we move now to the total podium. In overall silver medal position with a total of 605 kilos, Northern Ireland's Zach Graham. And taking home the gold with a total of 622.5 kilos, your new Commonwealth champion in the sub-junior 120 plus category, England's Will Anders. Big round of applause, please, for your podium in the 120 plus. We will now invite all of the countries where we have an overall gold medalist to come onto the podium with their teammates for the national anthem, starting with Northern Ireland. Adam and Zach, both of you come onto the podium. Everyone, can I ask that you please be upstanding for the national anthem of Northern Ireland? Northern Ireland, I expect to hear every word coming from the crowd. I'm so sorry. We are going to get it. This is attempt number 2. Huge round of applause, please, to Northern Ireland. Can I also ask all of our athletes representing England to step onto the podium for their national anthem? Ladies and gentlemen, your athletes representing England. And finally, please can I ask our athletes representing Australia to step onto the podium for their national anthem? Please remain upstanding, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause, please, for your athletes representing Australia. Please do stay upstanding and continue to give our athletes a round of applause as they are led from the platform. I'm hoping by Craig McMillan of New Zealand. Can we get the medal music? Big round of applause, please, for all of our athletes competing at this Commonwealth Championships. I do have a further announcement that